So for this one, you're going to be starting on all fours. This is going to be a progression of some of the ones that you've been doing previously. So hands on the ground, directly underneath your shoulder blades, knees directly underneath your hips, a little push through your shoulder blades, but away from your ears, a little scoop through your pelvis, more or less depending on the person. Full inhale, exhale, and I got that lower belly tension, and I'm maintaining that lower belly tension throughout this exercise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to lift one hand up, kind of going in a diagonal as I lift one leg up at the same time, keeping that lower belly tension, and I'm going to lift up to my comfort zone, and then I'm going to come back down, and I'm going to alternate. Inhale as I lift up, exhale at the top, come down. Inhale as I lift up, exhale at the top, come down. So I'm trying to maintain stability through my neck, back, and hips as I'm performing this exercise. You might see a little shift, you might see a little wobble, but the whole goal is to try to maintain the stability using those core muscles as you're performing this exercise. So key things to remember: keep those lower belly muscles on throughout this exercise. Lifting your arm up in the air, I want you to kind of come at a diagonal, and I want you to try to feel these lower shoulder blade muscles kind of kick in to do this motion. I don't want you to feel a lot through up here. You might feel a little bit. If you're feeling predominantly the muscles up here working through this exercise, try to engage here a little bit more. Squeeze forward and downward as you're lifting off, or just go in a range that's comfortable for you. For the lower body portion, as your leg starts to go back further and further, there's going to be a tendency for you to want to kind of arch your back and try to make the motion come from your back. So the goal is to have most of this motion come from your glute and your hip. So as you're kicking back more and more and you're starting to get more range of motion, really keep those lower belly muscles on so that the motion comes from your glute. And in all, make sure you're breathing through this exercise. So again, slow inhale through your nose, full exhale, get that lower belly tension and try to maintain some of that tension throughout the exercise. So in this exercise, you should feel a lot of expansion through your rib cage. You're going to feel some through your belly, but just trying to control these body parts as you're performing this exercise.